Vikram Batra, the hero who gave tomorrow for today. A young man stands on a mountain. It is dark, it is cold, bullets are flying everywhere. He looks at his friend lying hurt on the ground. He has two choices. He can stay safe, or he can risk his life to save his friend. He runs forward. He covers his friend with his own body. Minutes later, he dies. He was only 24 years old. His last words were not for himself, they were for his country. This is the true story of Captain Vikram Batra, the soldier who became a legend, the boy who smiled even in war, the hero whose courage still inspires millions today. You will discover the childhood dream that changed his life, the love story that broke hearts across India, and the final battle where he chose death over dishonor. Most videos only show his bravery in war, but today you will hear the complete truth, his fears, his tears, his doubts, his sacrifice, because that is where the real lessons are. We make these videos after deep research. We spend hours finding rare facts and untold stories. We explain everything in simple English so you learn real lessons and improve your language skills. And if you don't want to miss more amazing videos like this, then do subscribe. Section 1. Humble Beginnings and Early Life. The Boy from Palampur. Let me take you back to September 9, 1974. In a small town called Palampur in Himachal Pradesh. The Himalayan mountains stand tall around this town. The air is fresh and cold. In a simple middle-class home, a baby boy is born. His parents name him Vikram. His father Yeh Dil Batra is a government school teacher. His mother Kamal Kanta Batra is a housewife. They are not rich, they are not famous, but they have big dreams for their children. Vikram has two sisters and one twin brother. His twin brother is named Vishal. Here is something beautiful. Vikram is born 14 minutes before Vishal, but he always calls Vishal his elder brother. Why? Because Vikram respects him so much. Can you imagine? Even in childhood, he thinks of others before himself. The two brothers are very close. They share everything: their room, their clothes, their dreams. But Vikram has something special: his smile. Everyone who meets him remembers his smile. It is bright, it is full of life. His friends call him Love because of his loving nature. The first dream. Young Vikram loves watching Hindi movies. His favorite is Border. He watches it 7 times. In this movie, soldiers protect India. They fight for their country. They sacrifice everything. Little Vikram sits in the dark theater. His eyes are shining. His heart is beating fast. He comes home that day and tells his mother something. "Ma, I will become a soldier. I will serve India." His mother smiles. She thinks it is just a child's dream. But Vikram is serious, very serious. At school, Vikram is a good student, but he is not the topper. He is more interested in sports. He plays table tennis, he does karate. He loves being active. His teachers notice something. When other students give up, Vikram keeps trying. When others say, "I cannot," Vikram says, "I will." The seeds of courage. One day, Vikram is 12 years old. He is walking home from school. He sees a bigger boy bullying a smaller child. The bigger boy is taking the smaller child's lunch. The smaller child is crying. Other students are watching, but nobody helps. Vikram walks forward. His heart is beating fast. He is scared too. But he says to the bully, "Stop this. Leave him alone." The bully laughs. He is bigger than Vikram, but Vikram does not move. He stands firm. Finally, the bully walks away. The smaller boy stops crying. He looks at Vikram with grateful eyes. Vikram smiles and says, "Don't worry, bullies are weak inside. That is why they hurt others."
This small incident shows us who Vikram really is. Even as a child, he cannot watch injustice quietly. What this teaches us? Courage is not about being fearless. Courage is about being scared, but doing the right thing anyway. In your life, it means standing up when you see something wrong, even if you are scared, even if you are alone. Start small. Defend someone in your school or office. Speak up when others stay silent. That is how heroes are born. Section 2. Struggles and Learning Years. The difficult choice. Time moves forward. Vikram finishes school. Now he must choose his future. His father wants him to become a teacher like himself. It is a safe job, good salary, respect in society. But Vikram's dream is different. He wants to join the Indian Army. His father is worried. He says, "Beta, army life is very hard. You will be away from family. You will face danger every day. Why not become a teacher or a doctor?" Vikram listens quietly. He respects his father deeply, but his dream is calling him. For days, Vikram thinks, should he follow his father's wish? Should he take the safe path? Or should he follow his heart? Have you ever faced this situation? When your family wants one thing, but your heart wants another? This is one of life's hardest moments. Finally, Vikram decides. He will try for both. He starts studying for medical college, but in his heart, he knows what he really wants. The army, the uniform, the service to his nation. The first rejection. In 1995, Vikram appears for the medical entrance exam. He studies hard, he gives his best, but he does not get selected. This is his first failure. He feels sad, but he does not cry or complain. Instead, he sees this as a sign that his real path is somewhere else. He tells his father, "Papa, I want to try for the army now." His father finally agrees. He sees the determination in Vikram's eyes. He sees the fire in his son's heart. He gives his blessing. Vikram joins DAV College in Chandigarh. He studies commerce, but his real focus is on preparing for the army exam. Every morning at 5 a.m., he wakes up. He goes for a run, he does push-ups. He builds his strength. He reads about Indian history, about famous battles, about great soldiers. He listens to every word like it is gold. The mentor. In DAV, Vikram meets Professor Kumar Gupta. He teaches history. One day after class, Vikram asks him, "Sir, what makes a good soldier?" Professor Kumar looks at this young boy with bright eyes. He smiles and says something powerful. A good soldier is not the one who has no fear. A good soldier is the one who loves his country more than he loves his own life. These words stay with Vikram forever. He writes them in his diary. He reads them every night before sleeping. Professor Kumar becomes Vikram's mentor. He trains him. He teaches him about military strategy, about leadership, about sacrifice. He tells Vikram stories of real soldiers, of their bravery, of their sacrifices. Vikram listens to every word like it is gold. Building character. During colleges, Vikram does something special. He helps poor students. He tutors them for free. When his friends ask why, he says, "If I can help, why should I not?" This is Vikram, always thinking of others. He also joins the National Cadet Corps, the NCC. Here he learns discipline, he learns teamwork, he learns to follow orders. His NCC instructor later said, "Vikram was not the strongest, he was not the fastest, but he had the biggest heart." One incident from NCC days shows his character. During a camp, there is a tough march. It is 20 kilometers. In the sun, with heavy bags. Many cadets give up halfway. They sit down tired. But Vikram finishes the march. Then he goes back. He helps those who are struggling. He carries their bags. He encourages them. "Come on, we can do this together," he says with his famous smile. What this teaches us: your first failure is not your final failure. It is just preparation for your real success. When one door closes, another opens. but you must have the courage to try the new door. In your life, if you fail at something, ask yourself, is this really my path, or is life pushing me towards something better? Sometimes rejection is protection. Sometimes failure is redirection. Try this. Write down one dream you have. Now ask yourself honestly, am I working towards it every day? If not, start today. Just 30 minutes a day. That is what Vikram did. Small steps lead to big journeys.
Section 3. Failures, Rejections and Dark Times. The breaking point. Now comes the hardest part of Vikram's journey. The part that most videos skip. The part that almost broke him. It is 1996. Vikram appears for the CDS exam. This is the exam to join the Indian Military Academy. He studies day and night. He prepares with full dedication. He believes he will pass. The results come. He fails. He does not get selected. Vikram is heartbroken. This is not just any exam for him. This is his dream, his purpose, his identity. And he has failed. For the first time in his life, Vikram doubts himself. He thinks, maybe I am not good enough. Maybe my father was right. Maybe I should just become a teacher. He stops running in the morning. He stops studying. He sits alone in his room. His twin brother Vishal sees him like this and feels worried. The dark night. One night, Vikram cannot sleep. It is 2 a.m. He goes to the terrace of his house. The mountains are quiet. The stars are shining. He looks up at the sky and asks, what should I do? Am I making a mistake? Tears come to his eyes. Real tears, because this is real pain. His mother comes to the terrace. She sits next to him. She does not say anything first. She just holds his hand. Then she says something simple but powerful. Beta, do you still want this dream? Do you still want to serve India? Vikram nods yes. His mother smiles. Then try one more time. Just one more time. And then we will see. This conversation changes everything. Sometimes we need just one person to believe in us. One person to tell us not to give up. For Vikram, that person is his mother. The second attempt. Vikram wipes his tears. He stands up. He decides to try again. But this time, he prepares differently. He analyzes his mistakes. He finds out where he went wrong. He works on his weak areas. He joins coaching classes. He makes a strict study plan. Every morning, he writes in his diary, I will not give up. India needs me. During this time, something else happens. Vikram falls in love. Her name is Dimple Cheema. She is from his hometown Palampur. She is beautiful, educated and kind. They meet at a friend's wedding. They start talking. They become close. Dimple sees the real Vikram, not just the tough army aspirant, but the gentle, loving, funny boy with the brightest smile. Dimple's family is traditional. They want her to marry a doctor or an engineer, not a soldier. Because soldiers are away from home. Soldiers face danger. But Dimple chooses Vikram. She believes in his dream. She says, I will wait for you. Become the soldier you want to be. Then come back for me. This love gives Vikram new strength, new purpose. Now he is not fighting just for himself. He is fighting for a future with Dimple. Third time's the charm? December 1996. Vikram appears for the CDS exam again. This time he is more prepared, more focused, more determined. After the written exam, he appears for the interview. The officers ask him tough questions. Why do you want to join the army? What will you do if you fail again? Are you ready to die for your country? Vikram answers every question from his heart. He says, Sir, I do not want to join the army for salary or status. I want to serve India. That is my only dream. And yes, I am ready to give my life. Because I believe some things are bigger than our own life. The officers are impressed. They see something special in this boy from Palampur. They see genuine passion, real commitment, true patriotism. The results come. Vikram passes.
He gets selected. He's going to the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun. When he gets the letter, he runs to his mother. He hugs her tight. He cries. These are not tears of sadness. These are tears of joy, of relief, of victory. What this teaches us? Failure only becomes final when you stop trying. Vikram failed twice, but he tried a third time. And that third time changed his entire life. In your life, if you have failed at something, ask yourself, have I really given my 100%? Have I analyzed what went wrong? Have I tried again with improvements? Most people give up after 1 or 2 tries. Winners keep going. Try this. Think of one thing you failed at. Write down 3 specific lessons you learned from that failure. Now, make a plan to try again using those lessons. Set a date, mark it on your calendar, and commit to trying one more time. That is what Vikram did, and that is what winners do. Section 4. Breakthrough and Major Success. The Making of a Soldier. June 2006. Vikram enters the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun. This place is tough, very tough. The training breaks many cadets. But for Vikram, this is paradise. This is where dreams become reality. Every morning starts at 4:30 a.m. Physical training, drill, classes, more training, and then night studies. The instructors are strict. They push cadets to their limits. They shout, they criticize, they punish. But Vikram never complains. He gives 200% in everything. Running? He runs faster. Obstacle course? He finishes first. Academic tests? He studies harder. His fellow cadets remember him saying, "We are not here for comfort. We are here to become warriors for India." One incident from academy days shows his leadership. During a war game exercise, Vikram's team is losing. They are tired. They are discouraged. Vikram gathers his team. He says, "Listen, in real war, we will not have the option to give up. Let us imagine our families are depending on us. Let us imagine India is watching us. Now, are we going to lose or are we going to fight?" His team gets new energy. They fight back. They win the exercise. His academy instructor Colonel Sharma later said, Vikram had that rare quality. He could inspire others even in the darkest moments. He made people believe in themselves. The graduation day. December 6th, 1997. This is one of the happiest days of Vikram's life. It is his graduation day from the academy. He wears the army uniform for the first time officially. He looks at himself in the mirror. The boy from Palampur is now Lieutenant Vikram Batra, Indian Army, 13 Jack rifles. His parents come for the ceremony. His twin brother Vishal comes. His sisters come. And Dimple comes. When Vikram's name is announced, they all stand up with pride. Tears of joy run down his mother's face. His father, who once wanted him to become a teacher, now looks at his son in uniform with the biggest pride. After the ceremony, Vikram meets Dimple. He says, "Now wait a little more. Let me serve for some years, then I will marry you. I promise." Dimple smiles and says, "I will wait forever if needed." They exchange small gifts. Vikram gives her a ring. Not an expensive one, just a simple one, but full of love and promise. The soldier begins his service. Vikram joins his unit. He is posted in different locations. He serves in Baramulla and Kashmir. He serves in Sopore. These are dangerous areas. Terrorists attack regularly. But Vikram is not afraid. He is excited. Finally, he can serve his country for real. His fellow soldiers love him. You know why? Because Vikram treats everyone equally. The junior-most soldier and the senior-most officer. For Vikram, they are all part of the same family, the Indian Army family. He jokes with them, he listens to their problems, he helps them write letters to their families. One soldier named Rifleman Raju later said, "Vikram sir was not like other officers. He would share his food with us. He would check if we were comfortable. He always had that smile, even in danger."
The storm approaches. It is early 1999. Vikram is happy with his service.
He is thinking of taking leave soon. He wants to go home, maybe announce his marriage with Dimple. But then something happens, something that will change everything, something that will test every soldier in India. Pakistan has a plan, a secret plan. They send their soldiers and terrorists into Indian territory. They capture high mountains in Kargil. These mountains are in Kashmir. From these mountains, Pakistan can cut off Indian supply routes. They can control the region. For weeks, India does not know about this. It is winter. The mountains are covered with snow. Nobody thinks Pakistan will do this, but they do. When India finds out, it is already late. The enemy is sitting on high peaks. They have heavy weapons. They have a big advantage. The Indian army gets orders. Take back those mountains at any cost. Soldiers from all over India start moving towards Kargil. Among them is Lieutenant Vikram Batra. He is 24 years old. His real test is about to begin. What this teaches us.
Success comes to those who give their 100% every single day, not just on important days, every day. Vikram did not become a hero suddenly. He became a hero because he gave his best in the academy, in training, in small duties. When the big moment came, he was ready. In your life, do not wait for big opportunities to work hard. Work hard today, in your small tasks, in your daily duties. Build your character now. Success will come later. Section 5. Legacy, Impact and Life Philosophy. The Kargil War. May 1999. The war begins officially. Indian Army starts operations to take back the mountains. These are not normal mountains. These are 16,000 to 18,000 feet high. The air is thin, breathing is hard, climbing is extremely difficult, and the enemy is sitting on top with machine guns and artillery. Vikram and his unit reach the war zone. He sees the mountains, he sees the challenge, but he is not scared, he is determined. He tells his men, "We are going to win this, for India, for our families, for our brothers who have already sacrificed their lives here." The first mission is to capture point 5140. This is a strategic peak. Vikram volunteers to lead. His senior officers warn him, "Vikram, this is very dangerous. The enemy has good positions. Many of our soldiers have already died trying." Vikram smiles, that famous smile. He says, "Don't worry, sir. We will take that peak, or we will die trying." Yeh Dil Maange More. June 20th, 1999. The mission begins. It is night. Vikram and his team start climbing. The mountain is steep. The path is rocky. The enemy cannot see them in the dark, but one small sound can alert them. The soldiers climb in complete silence. Their hearts are beating fast. Not from fear, from excitement. They reach close to the enemy position. Suddenly, firing starts. Bullets fly everywhere. But Vikram does not stop. He shouts, "Don't stop, keep moving forward." His courage inspires his men. They attack with full force. After hours of fierce fighting, they capture point 5140. Vikram immediately sends a message to headquarters. These 3 words become legendary. Yeh Dil Maange More. This means the heart wants more. It becomes his signature phrase. It shows his fighting spirit, his hunger for victory. The whole nation will soon know this phrase. The whole nation will soon know Captain Vikram Batra. Yes, after this success, Vikram gets promoted. He becomes Captain Vikram Batra. He is now famous. News channels talk about him. People celebrate him. But Vikram stays humble. He says, "I am just doing my duty. The real heroes are those who gave their lives." The final mission. Now comes the hardest part. The part that breaks my heart even today. After capturing point 5140, Vikram is given another mission. Capture point 4875. This point is even more dangerous. It is called top. It is the most strategic peak in the area. Whoever controls this peak controls the entire region. Vikram volunteers again. His commanding officer says, "Vikram, you have already done enough. Let someone else go." But Vikram refuses. He says, "Sir, I know that area now. I know the enemy's positions. I should lead this mission." July 7th, 1999. The mission begins at 2 a.m. It is pitch dark. Vikram and his team start climbing. The enemy is alert this time. They start firing early. Many soldiers get injured, but the team keeps moving. Vikram leads from the front, always from the front, never from behind. They reach the top at dawn. The real battle begins. It is hand-to-hand combat. Grenades, bullets, shouts, explosions. It is complete chaos. But slowly, Vikram's team gains control. They are winning. The peak is almost captured. The ultimate sacrifice. Then something happens. One of Vikram's fellow officers, Lieutenant Naveen Nagappa, gets seriously injured. He is lying in the open. The enemy is firing at him. If someone does not help him, he will die. Everyone is pinned down. Nobody can move. The firing is too heavy. Vikram sees his friend lying there. He has a choice: stay safe or risk his life. For Vikram, there is no choice. He has to save his friend. He tells his radio operator, "If I don't come back, tell my family I love them, and tell Dimple I am sorry." He runs towards his injured friend. Bullets are flying everywhere. He reaches Naveen. He covers Naveen with his own body. He is trying to drag him to safety. And then, a bullet hits Vikram, in his chest, near his heart. Vikram falls. But even in his last moments, he is still holding Naveen, still trying to protect him. His fellow soldiers rush to him. They kill the enemy and take back the peak. But Vikram is bleeding heavily. They try to stop the bleeding. They call for medical help, but it is too late. Captain Vikram Batra closes his eyes. His last words are, "Jai Hind, victory to India." He dies on that mountain on July 7th, 1999, at 6:30 a.m. He is only 24 years old. He has lived for only 24 years, but in those 24 years, he has lived more than most people live in 80 years. The nation mourns. When news of Vikram's death reaches his hometown Palampur, the whole town stops. People come out of their homes, they cry. They cannot believe it. The boy with the brightest smile is gone. The boy who wanted to serve India has given everything. Dimple hears the news. She collapses. Her world has ended. The man she loved is gone. The future they planned is finished. She never marries. Even today, more than 20 years later, she has not married. She says, "I was Vikram's in life. I am Vikram's after his life. That will never change." Vikram's parents receive his body. His father, the teacher who once wanted him to avoid the army, now looks at his son's coffin with immense pride and pain. His mother cannot stop crying. His twin brother Vishal feels like half of him has died. But something beautiful happens. Thousands of people come to pay respect. People who never met Vikram. People who only heard about him. They all come. They all cry. Because Vikram was not just a soldier, he was a symbol of courage, of sacrifice, of true love for the nation. The legacy lives on. The Indian government awards Vikram the Param Vir Chakra. This is India's highest military award, the award for the greatest bravery. Vikram becomes the youngest officer to receive this honor. But for his family, no award can bring him back. Today, more than 20 years later, people still remember Vikram Batra. Schools are named after him. Roads are named after him. A Bollywood movie, Sher Shah, tells his story. Young people watch it and cry. They feel inspired. They feel proud. His famous phrase, Yeh Dil Maange More, is still used today, not just in military context, but in daily life. When someone wants to achieve more, when someone wants to push their limits, they say, Yeh Dil Maange More, and remember Vikram. What this teaches us? True heroes are not born. They are made by choices. Vikram chose courage over safety. He chose duty over comfort. He chose his friend's life over his own life. Every single day we face small choices. Will we speak up or stay silent? Will we help or walk away? Will we try or give up? Your small choices today are making your character for tomorrow. Choose wisely.
Remember at the start, I told you about a young man who chose to cover his friend with his own body? Now you know the complete story. Captain Vikram Batra, a boy from a small town, who dreamed big, who failed twice, who never gave up, who loved deeply, who served proudly, who died bravely. But here is the real question. Why am I telling you this story? Is it just to make you cry? Is it just to remember a hero? No, it is more than that, much more. Vikram's story teaches us that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. You do not need superpowers. You do not need to be born special. You just need three things: a dream that is bigger than yourself, the courage to face failures, and the heart to help others, even at cost to yourself. Today, you might be facing your own mountains, your own challenges, your own battles. Maybe you have failed once or twice. Maybe people doubt you. Maybe you doubt yourself. But remember Vikram. He failed twice before succeeding. He doubted himself on that terrace at 2 a.m. But he kept going and he became immortal. Your story is waiting to be written. What will you do today? Will you give up? Or will you say, Yeh Dil Maange More? Will you choose the easy path or will you choose the right path? Will you think only about yourself or will you think about something bigger? Captain Vikram Batra lived for 24 years, but his story will live for 2,400 years because he did not just exist. He lived, he loved, he served, he sacrificed. And that is the difference between living and existing.
So, if this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Subscribe for more true stories that change lives and improve English. And most importantly, go out there and live your story. Live it fully. Live it bravely. Live it with that same smile that Vikram Batra had. The smile that said, I am not afraid. I am ready for anything. From a small town in Himachal Pradesh to the peaks of Kargil. From a simple student to a national hero. From lieutenant to captain to legend. This is what is possible when you never stop believing, when you never stop fighting, when you never stop loving your purpose. Jai Hind, victory to India, just like Captain Vikram Batra said with his last breath, and just like we should say with every breath we take, because we are alive today, because heroes like him died yesterday.